Alright guys, we're back working on the old 2001 Dodge, and we're about to make an exhaust for this thing. It's all rotted off, my old one. And this truck's getting too old to be buying $600, $800 exhaust systems for it anymore. I used to, probably went through 3 of them, and I bought this since new. So we're not going to do that. Here goes what I taken off right here. This is all that was left. Old Flowmaster. All full. It's all like, it's like clogged or something. I don't know. A bunch of rust and junk came out of it. I already started doing this. That's our muffler right there. So I cut it off right here after the cat. And we're going to make a straight piece with a downturn to right about here. I got the old hanger there, which I'll weld onto those pipes over there when we're done cutting and making them. This muffler, I already lined it all up, should sit right about here. And then we'll have a downturn, right? It'll turn down right about in this area right here. And I think we'll call that good enough. You know, we're way past the cab. I shouldn't smell any exhaust. I was going to do a side exit, like come around and then back towards me. It's just too much work. We're just going to go straight back, keep it simple. We'll go from there. So let's go take a look at the stuff I'm using. I'll put links in the description for this stuff. Let's see. So right here we got an Evil Energy resonator muffler. Pretty much see right through it. I think this was $20, $30 right here. Wasn't I cut my finger when I was slicing off the muffler. It fell on me. I didn't have gloves on like an idiot. So yeah, we got an Evil Energy muffler here. We're going cheap on this. This is a stainless steel kit I bought off of eBay for like $73. Shipped. Not bad. It looks of quality. It's a universal. You got all the bends and everything you need. Like, we'll make our own turn down out of this stuff right here. This is the pipe I'm going to use. It's a 2.5. All this is 2.5 inch. This slips over the exhaust pipe that's still in the truck. I already test fitted it. Slides right on. We're going to put a clamp on this side. I already marked it right here where I got to cut it. Then I have these. This will go like this. And this muffler will go like this. Then we're going to make one more piece that comes out of the back of this to about here and turns down. And then we'll put that hanger on there. We'll see if we can weld that one on, or we're going to have to run up to auto, hit a place, get another rod, unless I got some tubing I can bend over here in my metal department. Maybe I got square stuff. So yeah, let's get cutting on this and let's give it a go. So hold on. Alright, I got this all set right here. Use a little mini vise just to hold this. I marked off where I'm going to use this section right here. I marked off right here. We're going to use a grinding wheel in this. I wish I had a bandsaw, but I don't. So this is the best we can do. So yeah, let's start cutting. Alright, let's go start grinding. Alright, so we got a nice clean cut here. Do a little filing. Good enough for me. Alright, we're back at it here. This is the pipe. We're all done. We got that pretty good. And what we're looking to do here is we're going to slide this on. I'm actually going to weld this together. instead of versus using. You could just use exhaust clamps too. Hold on. And there you go. We're gonna weld all that together right now, and then yeah, we're gonna go fit it, measure up, and we're gonna make it down a downturn. Like I said, this video is more for someone that's never done this type of thing. Young guy, just got an old Dodge out there, and then this is what you do. You know, all said and done, I'm only going to use a little bit of that kit right there. So we're probably talking a $50 exhaust right here. The muffler and the piping, and then, you know, 50 bucks, not bad. And then I got plenty left over for exhaust on all other things, you know what I mean? So all right, let's get the welder set up and let's get going. All right, we're back here, setting everything up. Got the welder out here. We're going to use a little flux core today. Let's take a look here. I'm just doing a little prep on the metal. Just cleaning it up for the weld, like getting the paint off here. Or as much as I can. Obviously, it's easier to do. I'm just using one hand here. So yeah, we're going to get these all cleaned up. We'll fit it in this little vise I have here. We'll start welding it up. All that metal comes soaked in oil. So I just have some glass cleaner right here. And I'm just spray it all off. Hopefully she welds pretty good. We'll find out. So alright, let me finish prepping the metal here and then we'll start welding. Alright, let's do some welding here. Alexa, stop. Get me in trouble. Alright, I don't know if the welder's adjusted right. Let's see, let's give it a shot. Alright, so we got this section done. We're moving right along. It's flux core, you gotta remember. But I can live with that. That's on there pretty good. So let's go test fit this. Let me let it cool off for a few minutes and we're gonna go test fit it. And then we'll make the last section. So we'll go from there, so hold on. Alright, let's take a look over here. There goes the piece. We're gonna slide it on right now. Oh, I got it backwards. And then we're going to see if we can make exhaust tips out of from the back section here. So let's get this on. See if I can do it one hand. Oh, it's hot still. Well, shucks. There we go. This just slides. Oh. Alright. Let me rethink that. There we go. This is hot. There we go. Slides right on. There we are. Now I'm thinking I can go like this. Yeah, and I can get this to come over here. This will go up like this. We got the thing right here. I'll probably have to run to the store and get another one of these or make it. But that's right here. I'll put the jack under here. We'll weld that on. Yeah, I think we're good. So where do you think that, let's make a cut. Let's see. Let's go right here, I think. So we're going to weld this onto here, and we're going to cut this right here, and then we'll figure out the rod, the situation. It's just a see if we can follow. See the hanger up there? I'm gonna have to make something or try to clean the rust off that one so it'll weld onto this and hold it up. You know what I mean? So that'll be the hardest part of the whole job. So yeah, let's go figure this out. Let's go cut this up and weld it up, and then we'll work on hanging it. All right, let's cut this up. There we go. Alright, we're back. Here's the final product right here. There you go. Now we just got to slip it on and try to get that hanger to connect somewhere over here. I got to see what I got in stock here. And yeah, let's go from there. So yeah, I'm happy with everything so far. Hopefully it sounds good. We'll find out. Alright, so I found like a 2.5 inch clamp to go on that end over there. So we got that. This is all I have, is this right here. So what I'm going to do is use this, that grinder I was using with one of those, I don't know where the hell it is. Let's see if it's over here. Sanding disc. I'm going to sand this down, make it all shiny again, and then basically what we're going to do is I'm going to cut this off up here, right here. We're going to weld this to the side of this, and then I got to put this in the vise right over there, heat it up, and I want to make a nice loop so I can wrap around the bottom of the pipe and weld it to it. I'm probably not going to video all of that because the video will be forever, and it's pretty simple, straightforward. The end result will speak for itself, I guess. So let me get going here. So hold on. Alright, we're back here. I got it all mounted on here. Welds are shitty. I guess I didn't clean the oil off good enough on this. But that's on there. I got them doubled up like that. Good enough for me. Yeah, I'm going to go slide this thing on. I hope it fits. I did mark it right here. And where to put this original one. And we're going to see how she goes. So let me go install this, and we'll take a look at it. So hold on. All right, let's see if we get some action shots here. Just got to put this on. I strongly recommend getting one of these if you're doing exhaust to get these apart. Save you a lot of headache. All right, let's see what we got to do this. This is the fun part. So hard to push on. I don't know if these things will work putting on. No such luck. Oh, there we go. That's all nice and tight too. Heck yeah. Perfect. All right, come on over here. All right, this is what it looks like. Pretty good. I got to put a clamp on that end right now. And then we'll fire it up and see how she sounds. It's nice and sturdy. That ain't going nowhere. Put a clamp right here. We're good to go. So hold on. Alright, let's start it up. Let's hear how she sounds. Alright, let's take a look at the final result. Threw a nice coat of engine paint, black engine paint. Should be able to handle the heat. Ugh. And there we go. There you go. That's your $50 exhaust right there. Sounds good enough for me. Alright, we're taking her for a ride. Let's see how she sounds. Try to get a good sound for you. Yeah, I guess it sounds okay. It's not as loud and crispy as I wanted it, but it'll be good enough. Why not, right? Plus, if you've seen what I did, it's so easy to just change that muffler and undo that clamp. Take it out of the hanger and bring it right down, chop it off, put another one on. Alright, we'll end the video here. Hope it helps somebody. See you guys later. Bye-bye.